Klansmen, Klansmen. They're the weirdest cooks we've ever seen. Majestic and mighty, wrapped up in a nightie, like a bunch of kids on Halloween. We're emotionally unsure and we're rather insecure, and some of us can't even read or write. We've got no time for reformists and we're all of us conformists, so we dress up in our bedsheets every night. For we're the Klan,
oh we're the Klan,
yes we're the Klan,
yes we're the Klan,
and the wizard says he's proud of every man. We'll protect your daughter's honor when a rapist falls upon her, if he's not a fellow member of the Klan. Oh, we're very energetic,
anti-Negro and Semitic,
and our view of Roman Catholics is dim.
And we always like to think that Abe Lincoln was a fake.
Why, sir, I wouldn't let my sister marry him.
For we're the Klan,
oh, we're the Klan,
yes, we're the Klan,
yes, we're the Klan,
and we've something to appeal to every man. If your outlook is perverted, you don't need to be converted. We've got room for lots of misfits in the Klan. We would like to state emphatically we're very democratic, and racially we never raise a fuss. Though you're black or brown or yellow, you may still be quite a fellow,
just as long as you don't want to eat with us.
For we're the Klan,
oh we're the Klan,
and we live for the equality of man. And if someone says we're lying, we'll respectfully decline, for we love the Fifth Amendment in the Klan. Now if someone should suggest that our leader's not the best, and they wonder where the members' money went, they're casting slurs upon his name, for he's got receipts for almost all he spent. For we're the Klan,
oh we're the Klan,
yes we're the Klan,
yes we're the Klan,
and we're upright, straight and honest to a man. And when idle tongues keep wagging that we've got a dirty dragon, it makes people think we're crooked in the Klan. Oh, we've used up all the bed sheets in our Alabama home, and we're all hoods together in the Klan.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Daddy's gonna buy you a Thunderbird. And if you don't like that kind of car, Daddy will get you a Jaguar. And if the Jaguar offends, Daddy will buy you a Mercedes-Benz. And if the Mercedes-Benz won't do, you can have a Ferrari too. And if the Ferrari isn't your choice, Daddy's gonna get you a new Rolls Royce. If you don't like the Rolls, we'd better have a talk, 'cause after that, baby, you can damn well walk.
There's an element that's active in this country, and they're trying to get a foot inside the door. They make dirty movie scenes, they sell smutty magazines, and they're trying to corrupt us to the core. But we're the self-appointed censors of the nation, and we're pledged to fight our never-ending fight. We just love to get our hooks into pornographic books, and we watch a dirty movie every night. I read Fanny Hill for purposes of research, for I thought it was the proper thing to do. Oh, I studied all the topics in Henry Miller's Tropics, and I know what Lady Chatterley went through. I'm sure that these are books that could corrupt me if I got their contents planted in my head. Why, I nearly got the staggers when I read the Carpetbaggers, so I read 'em when the kids are all in bed. For we're the self-appointed censors of the nation, and we're pledged to fight our never-ending fight. We just love to get our hooks into pornographic books, and we watch a dirty movie every night.
I'm the man you see patrolling about the newsstands, and I make them take the filth from off the shelves. I cut all the dirty scenes out of trashy magazines, and I keep them in the bedroom for myself. Now calendars are sometimes quite suggestive, and they print them at a horrifying rate. Think I'll pick up one or two and I'll keep them there on view, but it's only so I'll always know the date. For we're the self-appointed censors of the nation, and we're pledged to fight our never-ending fight. We just love to get our hooks into pornographic books, and we watch a dirty movie every night.
Now motion pictures can be very vicious, for there's something pornographic in them all. Though they like to call it art, I cut out the dirty part, and I've got examples on the bathroom wall. Now there's licentious movies made for little children, and if I had my way I'd ban the lot. Why, that filthy Yogi Bear has got nothing on but fur, and I know Snow White was just a little slut. Oh, we're the
self-appointed censors of the nation, and we're pledged to fight our never-ending fight. We just love to get our hooks into pornographic books, and we watch a dirty movie every night. It's a blessing that we're here to save the country, for we'd hate to see your morals start to sink. So just follow right along, for it won't be very long till we try to tell you how you've got to think.
For we're the
self-appointed censors of the nation, and we're pledged to fight our never-ending fight. We just love to get our hooks into pornographic books, and we watch a dirty movie every night. Amen. There's a most disturbing rumor that's been lately going round of the cost incurred if anyone should die. That it costs a mint of money just to put you underground, but your friendly undertaker's gonna prove it's all a lie. For we've an inexpensive funeral, an inexpensive funeral, an inexpensive funeral, the cheapest in the land. We've got many types of caskets in exotic kinds of wood. We've got cherry wood, mahogany, and teak. But if this kind of casing is too rich to suit your taste, we can wrap you in a plastic bag and drop you in the creek. We've a well-appointed chapel where we'll put you up on show, and the public then can view you for a fee. Or we'll put you in the basement where it's not too bad, you know, and your relatives can stop in there and sit with you for free. For that's an inexpensive funeral, an inexpensive funeral, an inexpensive funeral,
the cheapest in the land.
We have a little plot of land we're keeping just for you. It has lots of shade, it's really quite complete. But if the cost's a little high, we have a budget plan where we'll take you out at midnight and just drop you in the street. There's another little extra which we always like to do, and we try to use formaldehyde, you know. But the people may not notice that you didn't have it done if we leave the windows open and the furnace very low. For that's an inexpensive funeral, an inexpensive funeral, an inexpensive funeral, the cheapest in the land. If you'll just sign this agreement right up on the dotted line, we'll be standing by to take you when you go. You'll get the whole production and you'll go to rest content. It'll only cost your relatives $1,000 or so. And that's an inexpensive funeral, an inexpensive funeral, an inexpensive funeral, the cheapest in the land. It's the most delightful, quite fantastic, sanctimonious, very restful, inexpensive, money-making funeral in the land. Oh, that funeral, oh, that funeral, oh, that funeral.
The 10 Commandments.
And it came to pass that in the 99th year of Confederation, the corporation was sore beset by a plague of enlightened producers who followed not the path of righteousness. So did the high priest decree that those who listened not to the word should take up their beds and walk. And he said unto the remainder, Follow ye these 10 commandments.
The first commandment.
Thou shalt honor no other corporation but this, for the corporation is a jealous one, and the sins of the producer shall be visited upon his associates, even unto his children, and his children's children, and his children's children's children, and his children's children.
The second commandment.
Thou shalt not take the name of the corporation in vain, for the corporation will not hold him guiltless that taketh its name in vain. And he that doeth these things shall be as an outcast, and may as well go back to teaching school in Montreal.
The third commandment.
6 days shalt thou labor.
Don't you mean 7 days?
Shh. We don't speak of that around here.
Oh, sorry about that.
And do all thy work, and on the 7th day at the 22nd hour thou shalt not project thyself unto the people in a manner sensational, neither shalt thou mock the corporation for the multitudes to behold.
The fourth commandment.
Honor thy executive producer, that thy days may be long within the program which thy master the corporation hath bestowed upon thee.
The fifth commandment.
Thou shalt not disturb the corporation by nonconformity, for the corporation is like unto a pool, and he that rippleth the waters shall be cast into the wasteland.
Is that television?
I mean Egypt.
The sixth commandment.
Read not the fowler report, for it is a plague unto us, and would destroy us as the locust.
The seventh commandment.
Thou shalt not steal. That is, exclusive interviews from the corporation's news department, that they may be humiliated. For know that the corporation loveth its news department like a son.
The eighth commandment.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy immediate neighbor, that is, one office each side of thine.
The ninth commandment.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's executive suite, nor his secretary, nor his girlfriend, nor his boyfriend, nor anything that is his.
The 10th commandment.
Thou shalt not consort with those that hold not the corporation to be above all, that ye may be clean, and walk in the path of mediocrity all the days of thy life.